fire signs. So I'm gonna actually do something kind of different and fun, interpretive today. I'm gonna tell a story with your read instead of I'm just gonna use the cards to kind of direct me a little bit, and then we'll also use advice from angelic messenger cards when I'm done with your 3 card spread. When I'm telling the story or when I'm kind of feeling the energies here, remember or keep in mind that this is going to be listed or laid out past, present, and future. So we can kind of see what's going on and what's happening with y'all. So let's start with Leo's. Maybe for my little Leo clan of humans. Let's see. These are the storytelling cards. They're like a mix and match storytelling card, so that's kind of where I got the idea. Okay, so here I'm saying there may have been, let's just say, a witch in your life. And when I say a witch, I do mean a witch as in an and, if, or but. So some situation that you've had an and, if, or but in your mind about that you can see what's going on clearly. There's no wondering. You're at a precipice, an impasse, an opening of some type. A portal has been extended to you, and you've got this opportunity to use a key, right? Use some type of information or knowledge that you've got to try to figure out how to get through to the other side of this if, and, or but. If you go forward, you have the unfortunate task of figuring out whether that was a positive or negative choice to have made. But if you don't move forward, you could suffer the consequences of always staying behind this brick wall right here. And never knowing what could be on the other side. And it could be paradise for all you know. And there's a good chance that on the other side, your existence is going to be very different, look extraordinarily different from what it looks like right now. At the moment, you're feeling like a sow, a fat cow, a heifer, a mule, an ox, a 40 acres that never had a plow pulled through it once, just overgrown, and unable to use the resources that you've got at this time to figure out which key you need to get through the door. Okay? So you feel like you're on a treadmill. It's like you've been running on a treadmill for so long and just standing in one place. That shadow isn't moving. That cow, or that mule, that ox, that horse, whatever if and or but you've been hoarse about for this long is not moving forward or backwards. Just standing in the middle of a valley that's drying up and becoming an overgrown tumbleweed of a bush, right? Along comes a message. Boop! Hits you directly in your head. And I'm just seeing this bottle flying down like the gods must be crazy or something like that. There was, because maybe you're Christian, this is just somebody with faith. Let's just say whatever faith you are. You witnessed this message written somewhere before. It comes down and hits you in your head. You suddenly have the key to get to the other side. Okay? The message, whatever it was, gave you the information that this key was buried underneath the mat. Just right across the way, right? Just right underneath the mat. The cat had this spot written on his back like it was the map, the treasure map, the Andromeda one, or maybe whatever, that cat from Men in Black, totally right here. The fish saw this. He realized that she had the message. You see her eyes kind of looking sideways. She grabs the actual message bottle and drags it to the bottom of the ocean. This is where you enter, Leo. I'm seeing you as being the cat. I'm seeing you as having the ability to shift all of these scenarios to the next stage. And once you've done that, several times or been able to effectively achieve that several times, you're going to have a totally different looking story where you're now carrying the message forward through an open door, and there are no ifs or buts about it. That's the way I'm seeing this here. Let's get just a couple clarifiers. Hope you liked my stupid story. It wasn't really that great a story, but just kind of trying to tell y'all what I see. Yeah. So in order to ground yourself, to get this bottle out of the bottom of the sea and bring it to the shore so that you can continue carrying it forward, there needs to be some type of a popping open. Yep. I just heard the bottle popping bottles of. I don't think that the bottle itself. I mean, it might have been an expensive bottle, yes, but you pop bottles when you're celebrating something. When you just became a new father, when you just landed a new job, when you just moved into a new house, when you're experiencing any kind of holiday get together with family and friends where there is a reason, a birthday. Like I said, you just became a father. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, I'm just seeing this as being this door and this bottle pop open together. There's this cat gets this fish as soon as she gets behind this door. She gets a message about wealth being behind this door. And until her cat gets hungry enough to help her find the fish with the message in its mouth or where it resides at the bottom of this ocean, they're just both mules. The fish is carrying the message, and the witch is carrying the cat. As soon as the fish and the cat can speak, then the witch and the message become clear. They come tumbling to earth. They get behind that brick wall of an existence and have, look, at the bottom of the deck we've got void. So space for wealth to start growing. To take all these seeds of all of these flowers and plant them with plenty of water to spare. Just a thought, but that's really what I'm getting for you guys, Leo. You may need to just, instead of looking at this as a 1, 2, 3 situation, I need you to look at it more so as a conveyor belt of information that is now flowing in your direction. You being fire signs, you could believe that that's going to put a damper on the journey, or somehow that you don't really want to be finding Nemo. You don't want to go on that journey. But I promise you the end of that rainbow is going to open some kind of treasure trove of amazing aged fine wine goodness that is like landing yourself in the seat of Napa Valley or something like that. So anyway, hope this was helpful. I will go ahead and get a angelic messenger card or two to clarify the message moving forward. But how you guys know how this works, something like that. What can we tell our Leos, please? What would be helpful for Leo to know? Okay, so right here, when you're carrying something like a message, when you're bottled up, when you're hoarse, you're not able to speak your mind, it can really take the joy out of a situation. That may be one of the keys that you need, Leo, is to express yourself, to find joy where you have been missing it, to refill your joy cup with a different color lemonade, yep, than you've ever had before. Um, Desire. So joy and desire. This is not necessarily this journey. Like I said, is not necessarily spiritual journeys are grunt work. Sometimes it is grunt work. Sometimes it's not fun. There's a 10-point shift between 40 and 30. So when you're, I'm just also seeing when you're looking for something, this fish is looking for this, and she's looking for the key to the door. 40, 2020 vision is good vision. So when you look, 2020 in the past, you're gonna have a very clear, well-rounded, balanced kind of picture of what it was that you were desiring. Maybe you wanted these keys to the garden of wealth and Eden before. Maybe that's what you were desiring. And in part because you had not yet grounded yourself enough to get the message that you needed to get via faith or via desire, what you desire, following your joy. This has not been something that's come into fruition for you just yet. So you still feel like it's carrying a burden. But like I said, if you look at this as a conveyor belt, these things will start to turn. The wheels on the bus go round and round. I don't know why I heard that too. Let me get one more just to kind of clarify. How can we direct, or what advice can we give Leo on feeling that this is a task instead of a chore, instead of a privilege? Because I swear, once you are a key holder, you've got access. You can come and go as you please, you know? Okay, so I put that down sideways, but commitment came out number 27. So I do think it's worthwhile to continue the journey, be committed, even though, you're tired, you don't feel like talking about it, you're not feeling like you're getting anywhere. Sometimes the treadmill run is worth it, depending on what kind of beach body you want. If you don't want a beach body, if what you want is if you want to have a photo shoot, or if you want to represent a fitness club. I don't know what it is that you could be wanting to do. I'm just giving you an example. Sometimes it's good to gain a couple pounds. Sometimes we get really addicted to working out. That runner's high, or the rush that you get from seeing the cuts on your body. But if you're overdoing it or underdoing it, can also be damaging. So just keep the commitment consistent. I'm just seeing these two baskets as being evenly weighed. He's not pulling to one side or the other. So just keep your balance, I guess. Try to keep your balance. That was the read for today, so you can look at it if you'd like. That's all I've got for you right now, Leo. Good luck. I hope that was helpful.